Welcome, wonderful Sagittarius. This is your January 2023 Astro/Tarot reading. We are starting off with the general part of the reading, including finances as well. So for that, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. We are going to clarify these cards with some tarot cards as well. And after that, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours relating to finances with this beautiful deck here. After that, we're going to tune into the love part of the reading. These are the cards. I'm also going to clarify them with some tarot and answer a specific question of yours relating to love with this beautiful deck here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Sagittarius, and Happy New Year. We are starting off with the fire energy. We have here the fire energy, and immediately when I say this, I'm guided to Jupiter, who has just changed sign and moved into your 5th house of creativity, of love and romance, but also your personal projects, creative ones. If you have your own business, it's also ruled by the 5th house. So this is great news for everybody, whether it be love, whether it be work. Jupiter in your 5th house will grant you opportunities, new opportunities to expand. Jupiter is all about expansion in those areas, okay? So you might be bubbling with new ideas. You might feel energized and finally free of any creative blocks. Jupiter over there, it's giving you this fire drive, you know. It's also sending a positive aspect to you. It sends a trine aspect to Sagittarius. So whether your sun or rising moon is over there, Jupiter is revitalizing you, sending this positive aura and faith and opportunities and more money your way. Okay, so this is great news. Make sure you utilize this power. Jupiter will be there till May. Okay, so you have like 5-month period now to actually utilize this energy. You had a taste of it a bit in the last year as well, but this year till May, make sure that you use this to your benefit. Okay, all right, so we also have Sirius star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Sirius is the brightest star that we have seen here from the earth. So it's your time to shine, dear Sagittarius. Sirius is also located in the Cancer sign. So in the Cancer, we also have full moon happening at the 6th of January. So this is definitely your time to shine. Maybe something significant is happening for you on the 6th of January or like week prior after, probably after the full moon. So if you have anything in Cancer around 16 degrees, this is also like something that can really propel you forward, like something coming full circle. And this full moon is happening in your 8th house. And 8th house is the house of other people's resources and money and shared as well investment or accounts. So something is coming full circle over there. If you have been requesting for some funding, it is quite possible in January you will get that money, you will get that support, whether it's loans or some Kickstarter project, or it's money from your partner, or somebody who's helping you out to accomplish anything. It seems like things are coming full circle now, and you have what it takes to actually fulfill what it is that you're set on to fulfill. Okay, so definitely great news 5th house beautifully activated, and also 8th house beautifully activated. This full moon has no really like triggers to it. It has a beautiful sextile that's a supportive aspect to Uranus in your 6th house. So this is also something that could benefit you work-wise and also health-wise, whatever it is that you're working on. We also have here the card of Saturn, and Saturn is currently located in your 3rd house. And in your 3rd house, we also have the new moon happening. That's happening on the 21st of January in the sign of Aquarius. So besides having Saturn over there, you're also going to have transit of Venus, you know. So Venus will tend to smooth out any like difficulties that you have in communications with other people. With Saturn over there, it is quite possible that you kind of severed your connections to people who are, you know, who you don't have really deeper connection with, you know, just like daily mundane talk, like about the weather. It could be just downright exhausting for some of you because of the Saturn over there, who actually is kind of trying to find a way to refine your speech, to make you more eloquent, etc. Okay, so those are some things that you can actually invest in and benefit for a long time to come. For others of you who have been struggling with Saturn influence in their 3rd house of communication, another way you can utilize this energy is actually to learn a new skill or language, anything mercurial in nature. So Mercury would be also, you know, developing any kind of like new technologies, like apps or way people can communicate together. So if you're in that business, you can actually create something that will be long lasting. If you are learning a new language, this is something you can actually benefit from for the next 30 years, you know, until Saturn is ready to move again into your 3rd house. Saturn is quite slow moving planet, so you probably have felt its restriction on you for, you know, 2 years now in your communication sector, where you kind of were possibly removing some of the people that you have just like trivial conversation with. For example, you just didn't find any more pleasure in it. Now with the Venus over there, you might actually find some pleasure in talking nonsense and maybe some trivial stuff as well, since Sun is also going over there. So maybe you can also reconnect with people a bit more, especially if you need them to find you in some sort of way. With the full moon in the 8th house, of course, you need to communicate your needs. You know, communication is fundamental to pretty much anything you want to accomplish, whether that be setting intention that you want to accomplish something on the new moon. That might be something that you could benefit from, actually, because this new moon is hand in hand with Pluto. And even though they are in different signs, the new moon is in the 3rd house at 1 degree, and Pluto is like, I think 29 degrees Capricorn. So they're happening hand in hand together. So you can actually communicate your intentions to how you want to change your 2nd house. You know, Pluto is still over there. And since it's happening hand in hand with this new moon, you can actually plant the seed. You know, Pluto rules the underworld. It rules the things that are buried. So you can actually write your intention and actually bury it in the ground, like maybe with the seed. Maybe you can plant a tree or something, you know, save the planet. And meanwhile, you also provide your intention actual grounding and like growth. Okay, that might sound ridiculous, but you know, it's actually kind of a Saturn way of doing things, making it more material, making it more tangible in 3D reality, in order so it can manifest sooner. So it was very, very interesting to have this long monologue that was totally channeled now. So I have no idea what I almost said to you. So hopefully, I know it resonates for some of you. It is a general reading though, so take it how it resonates. Let's be more optimistic. I'm channeling, but let's also give you a bit more information here with our tarot deck. And as I shuffle, I would like to remind you that we have also done the 2023 annual readings as well, so make sure to check those out. If you didn't, they will be uploaded soon. So like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and keep your cool here with the Emperor in the month of January here. This is very, very nonchalant vibe here. We have the Ace of Wands, beautiful card. We have the Sun, another beautiful card. This is overcoming our all obstacles card. We also have the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Well, these are some beautiful cards. If you're into tarot, you can see they're all quite beautiful cards here. And even if you're not, you can sense probably the energy. This is really a new start for you. We have 2 fire cards, Ace of Wands with the fire, and we have fire spirit energy, and then we have the Sun, which is also all about fire. So I cannot emphasize how strong this Jupiter transit through your 5th house will be, and how many opportunities will it provide for you. You are probably not going to take on them in January, but it will be something that you probably plant a seed for. Okay, that you probably plant a seed for, that will kind of grow really, really fast here with the Ten of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. But we have the Hangman here in the middle, so maybe you could also possibly try to look things from different perspective. You know, if you're waiting for just one avenue to kind of shift and change in your life, perhaps it's time for you to look different ways of how you can accomplish what you want, or be in the creative business that you want to be in, because there are more ways than just one. Okay, you can definitely make this happen. It's just important for you to actually put yourself on the first place here with the Emperor. You know, the Emperor, you are ruling the empire, and the empire would be your life. You know, how are you leading your life? Are you in the driving seat? Are you like doing all the necessary steps you need to do in order to get to where you want to go? So that's something possibly to think about here with the Hangman. And when you do, it is time to move forward, really. To move forward with the Ace of Wands. You've got a great idea. You can overcome any obstacles that you think you have over to this goals, because I feel most of the limitations that you do have are actually from your own mind. Okay, here with the Saturn, and here because Saturn is in your 3rd house. 3rd house, not just communication, it's also the way you think. So Saturn can possibly restrict you and actually show you all the possible problems and everything that can go wrong, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it will. Okay, it's just Saturn energy to show you all the problems that could occur and all the obstacles on the way, which is not bad. You know, if you forewarn, then you're prepared. You can prepare better. But it is also important that you do things, you know, that you start to do things no matter what can come your way. You can actually problem solve on the feet. You can problem solve on the way. That it doesn't have to all necessarily be prepared the minute you start to go. Here is fire. Fire doesn't wait. Fire goes. And you are Sagittarius, and if you are reluctant to make a move, this would be your month where you actually, you know, are provided with the energy and the vitality and the force, literal force to move forward to this Ten of Pentacles and to the Queen of Cups kind of energy, you know. Ten of Pentacles is a secure card where you have all the material possessions that you need. Queen of Cups is very secure in her emotions and in how she presents herself as well. And I think your job is somewhat related to how you feel about yourself. So for that reason, for some of you, you might have been reluctant to actually move into your own business. But like I said, Jupiter over there is going to be all the way until May. And now is the time to really plant a seed. It might go better than you think. You know, Saturn can show you all the limitations and how it could not go maybe well, but there's also another side of the spectrum. What if it all goes well? Okay, so that's something to think about, definitely. But you do have an opportunity in January to really set the groundwork and plant a seed toward this Ten of Pentacles, and you're talented and you can do it. It's just a matter of you making up your mind. But let's answer a specific question of yours now, relating to finances or any general theme, and save the love questions for later. We're going to do that in a separate part of love reading. All right, dear Sagittarius, so if I haven't mentioned, we do have also annual readings coming out for 2023, so make sure to check those out. Oh my, the flamingo spirit. If my sister watching, she's probably laughing now. All right, so we have Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. All right. I'm going to read that straight from the book. You're probably wondering why she's laughing. It's me and this bird. When I see her live, you know, sometimes it seems scary for me. But then it's another message for you that you might, this decision to actually move forward in your own lane, in your own line of work, or maybe opening up your own business might be scary, you know, but I guess it's your life calling if you feel it, you know. You can also listen to some subliminals to find your life purpose, for example, if some of you are still like somewhere in between, because we have here embrace the in between. Okay. Yes, okay. Okay, 26, embrace the in between. Balance comes easily to Flamingo Spirit, who sees what was and what will be and stands strong in the face of uncertainty. You can be informed by what you came before. You can be informed by what came before and plan for a future yet to be, but do not resist Flamingo Spirit call to be fully present in the now, where the real magic begins. With one foot in the life you are moving away from, and one one into the future, as you become the one who leads the life of your highest intentions, you must make peace with the fact that you are not fully in either place. Embrace the in-between. The presence of Flamingo Spirit is also a sign that your creativity is arising within you, and opportunities are beginning to present themselves. Remain here in balanced state of mind, for there is much to know and learn before going forward with new plans. You can trust this moment and yourself as you take in what you see and become aware of all that you're experiencing in this in-between time. Okay, so like I said, this might not be in January, but you can definitely plant the seeds now, and perhaps by the time May comes, you might actually move forward with this new plan of yours. All right, Sagittarius, let's move on to the love part of the reading and see what we have in store for you. There we have hope. Always a beautiful card to show up. We also have deep knowing card, the sunstone, and the sacral chakra. We have card of Cancer. And like I did mention, we have the full moon in Cancer happening at the 6th of January. And 8th house, besides being other people's resources and the merged income as well, it's also the house of intimacy, okay? 8th house is the house of tantric sex, tantric connecting, intimacy, a true vulnerability with your partner, okay? So for some of you, you might have like deep knowing. If you are with somebody else now, you might finally kind of penetrate into their core being, into understanding who this person really, really is, okay? If you are single, there is an opportunity to meet somebody who can really kind of get you out of your shell and allow yourself and allow you to be who you really are with them, like the true state. Like, how would you behave even if they're not over there, without any hidden agenda, without any expectations from this person, etc. So this will bring you new hope. I feel this full moon in the 8th house, you know, it might actually change your daily routine as well. We have a supporting aspect to this 6th house of daily routines, where Uranus is. That we have a sextile between this full moon and Uranus. So this might be something that's actually changing your daily routine, you know. If you kind of manage to connect to some person to some degree in the way where it really opens your heart, you are also changing all other interactions, like simultaneously. It's kind of has a ripple effect. If somebody happens to open your heart, you tend to see all people then with the open heart, your open heart, and understand where they're coming from and why are they behaving the way they are behaving and putting up their guards and walls. And it's just you just kind of develop more compassion for them, okay? So I feel for you, some of you are having some hard awakening in the month of January, and this will actually give you hope. It will give you hope for yourself to heal. It will also give you hope for the whole humanity, because sometimes when you look at the humanity, you you just have to wonder, like, are we all living in the same like bodies, or are we the same species? And I think you'll understand from month of January, and have a bit more compassion to those people who are not awake to the true dimension we live in, who actually still thinks that 3D is all there is, and operating from that level, which is very ungrateful if you consider how more painful is that, you know, to not be able to know that you really are connected to everybody who has passed away, who you love, from your past to anybody you lost in your life. Those people who still live in 3D reality do not have the connection, you know, and they cannot really they only have faith to rely on, and it's even questionable that they have one. So when you look at humanity from that point of view, you actually can feel hope, you know, that everybody can change in the long run here. You'll reach some kind of deep knowing, you know. This is a love part of the reading, but it is a channel message. So maybe some of you are really having heart awakening. For me personally, when I had heart awakening, it was hard too. I'm not saying it was an easy experience. I wouldn't say it was even a positive one, besides the fact that it allowed me to kind of transform and move into a new dimension, new kind of reality, a new way of being, you know. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you will end up with this person, but there's definitely somebody who will give you a window of opportunity in the month of January for you to step into this higher knowing, deeper knowing, to your, it's in you, okay? And we have also sunstone and sacral chakra. So maybe working on your sacral chakra and working with sunstone and meditating will actually get you closer there. But let's have a bit more deeper look to what is concretely going on in the month of January for you, because this, I feel that this channel message could go on for hours, because it's like I'm just talking so fast in your reading. I'm just like so connected to you, so I feel this could go on forever now. So let's just move on to what is concretely happening and what you can apply in the month of January. Dear Sagittarius, Mercury is also going retrograde in your second house, and it's going to go forward from the 18th of January. So for those of you who had maybe some issues of self-worth, that might be also changing. There might be hope finally that you see, you know, maybe it's not everything in the way how your body looks like, or maybe you finally accept yourself or your body for what it is, because Mercury is going retrograde and over the second house, which is, besides being money and resources, is also self-worth. And I'm seeing star here. So finally you're kind of gaining hope in your new vision about, you know, life and what it should be. And you're changing your perspective here. And finally becoming your own best friend, I feel. Alright, so we have Four of Swords, we have Four of Pentacles, and we have Four of Wands. So we have 444. So maybe you can actually Google the meaning, the angel number of 444, and what it means for you. And we also have here like Four of Fire, and we did have a lot of fire coming out in the beginning of your reading. All right, so with all this fire here, I'm also guided again to mention Jupiter in your 5th house and how it will bring healing. If you had any wounding from your previous relationship, Jupiter here is to provide you with healing, definitely, and to provide you with new opportunities of moving forward. Full moon in Cancer can also provide you with healing. And here we have Four of Swords, which is another card of healing. So There's definitely something you're healing in a month of January, but it's in a good way. It's nothing that is like you know, taking much of your time or taking too much of concern. It's literally something organic, you know. It just happens. And then you have finally this kind of new understanding with the Ace of Swords, new understanding of the world. Whenever I look at the, you know, Aces of Swords, I think of the new moon. So once again, we do have the new moon in the 3rd house. It's a new way of thinking, you know. When you think of all the suit of this, you know, from Ace to 10 of Swords, I think this is like the way of thinking, and then it kind of, with the 10 of Swords, it comes to an end, and something has to shift in your perspective in order to get into the new Ace of Swords. Okay? So there is some kind of shift and a new perspective that I felt from these cards coming to you. I feel for some of you, it was hard awakening. For some of you, you're probably letting go of something that you have hold on to for a very, very long time. It might be 4 years, might be 8 years, and might be even 12 years for some of you, or 13. You are probably letting go, and you're finally embracing the now. You're embracing your friends, and you're enjoying and having fun. And you might actually meet somebody new. That somebody new could be Cancer. Okay? And it could be also an air sign, someone who really sparks the way that you're thinking about the world and brings you new ideas about life. So for those of you who are with somebody already, I feel you also kind of are letting go of the things that used to be, that you have hold on to for quite some time and for way too long. And this is bringing you new hope, new vision for your partnership, allowing you a new chapter in your life, and a successful one at that, with far more intimacy and this need to be vulnerable with each other and to be loyal. Okay, so let's answer a specific question of yours relating to love, dear Sagittarius. I'm getting kind of sleepy vibes. If it's late in the night, I urge you to go to sleep. Sleep is very important. The hormones in your brain are the way, you know, if you don't fall asleep by midnight, then you kind of miss the cocktail that was meant for you to go to sleep, and then it's harder to sleep later. So I'm yawning, so for those of you who are tuning in very, very late, just keep in mind it's healthy to have like a regular sleeping schedule and going on sleep on time. But let's answer a specific question of yours relating to love now. Should I think about one question only? Please. Oh, I did mention, yes, I did mention the annual readings. We're going to take both of these cards. Okay, so we have the Union of Cards, a love connection that defies explanation. Okay, I'm not surprised to see this there, you know, because all this hard awakening stuff. And we have also Romance, lavish the one you love with personal affection, attention and affection. Okay, so let's read that straight from the book. Number 28 and 25. 28. A love connection that defies explanation. This is so special, unique, and cannot be defined in words. This love is comfortable and a perfect fit. It can be between parents and children, romantic partners, or in a special friendship. It is important to recognize the significance love has in your life. Shift your attention to the essentials of your relationship. Celebrate the wealth of love present in your life. This card is prompting you to redirect your awareness from your goals and desired outcomes onto your relationships. You don't have to wait for a special occasion to do something for someone you love. Send the card, a note, or a flower to let them know you truly value them and they play a part in your world. All right, and 25, Romance. Because I feel there are like two answers for this. Is probably the one for those of you who are in a relationship with, or are manifesting their kind of person who is going to open their heart. And we have the card of Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Quality time is needed. Whether you are in or between relationships, do something special that adds romance to your life. If you are single, it is important to do something for you. What do you consider romantic? Is it an intimate meal or flowers given or received? If you are in a relationship, do something for your special person. If you are single, buy flowers for yourself. Take a candlelit bath or pamper yourself with your favorite cream or lotion. As you treat yourself, imagine how happy you feel, as if you are not just doing this for yourself, but for a special someone in your life. Alright, so that's all I have for you in this reading, dear Sagittarius. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I did enjoy your reading. I enjoyed your energy, and I hope you enjoy January to the best of your abilities and utilize this energy as well. I'm wishing you all the best and Happy New Year. Enjoy.